Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Spring of Sorrow Week 3, and this is going to be really kind of fun, kind of annoying depending on if you're comfortable with reverse controls or not. So there is going to be a Gwenpool with a bunch of nodes. So let's go through the nodes one by one before we discuss the fight. The first one is going to be Adamant Axiom, so the effects of ability accuracy cannot be reduced for Gwenpool. Next one is going to be swipe left, the other left. So you are going to start with reverse controls, and every 8 seconds is going to switch back to regular controls, then again to reverse controls. The specials are going to be unblockable, and with Matador you will only gain a power when Gwenpool will trigger a special attack. There's another one that is Special Connoisseur, so you will only do 100% damage to Gwenpool whenever you will have a prowess on you. To help you with that, there's Offensive Speciality, so whenever you will evade a hit from the defender's special attack, you will gain a prowess on yourself for 10 seconds. Then also the defender Gwenpool is more likely to activate SP1. Then there's also Impending Extortion. So as long as Gwenpool is below 1 bar of power, you are going to have a cooldown on you for 14 seconds. If you are not able to push her to a bar of power within that, you want to take damage of half of your HP. So you have to constantly push her to 1 bar of power and keep an eye on the reverse control so you can evade it properly. So I think these are all the nodes. There is also another one, You're Already Dead. So whenever you will take a special attack and you will get hit by it, there will be an impending poison on you. If you don't remove that, you are going to die after 6 seconds. There's going to be an implosion and you're going to die after that. The way you remove that is to use a fourth light attack or a light attack ending combo. That will remove that one. So we will see all of that into play here. So let's talk about the objectives. The first objective is going to be your Clarity and Skill Champion. Second objective is going to be 2017 Champion. And for Valiant, there is an extra objective that is going to be the Brotherhood of Mutants Champion. So those are the 3 objectives. So the first one I'm doing right now is Kingpin, and this is going to be 2017 objective. Now, there is a loop to this fight, if you can understand that. I know that it's difficult for everybody to understand the reverse controls, but let me explain to you. Once you start the fight, use some parry and heavy attacks to corner Gwenpool. Once you corner her, the loop is to just only throw your SP1. So look at this SP1. Now because she's knocked down, 90% of the time she will throw a special attack. Here again, just SP1 spam in the corner, and as she is knocked down from the special, I am looking at the reverse control counter. If I see the reverse controls are active, I swipe forward. And if I see the reverse controls are not active, I swipe back. Trust me, it sounds a little confusing right now, but knocking down Gwenpool and about a 90% chance for her to throw a special gives you enough opportunity to check the reverse controls and move accordingly to evade the SP1. Now, one thing I would say, if you are very near to the switch, just start blocking and use a parry there. Try to knock Gwenpool down with a special one when the cooldown for the reverse control is at least half of it. So right here, I'm going to throw an SP1. It's still reverse control, so I know right here I have to swipe back and going back in. I'm going to throw another SP1 here. Now still half of the cooldown is remaining. Now I know I have to swipe back with my left thumb. So this is how the prompt works, and trust me, once you get into the loop, the fight becomes like, I will not say easy, but it becomes very manageable. So let me share it again. So right here, with an SP1. Now I know I can swipe back with my left. There we go. I'm going back in. It's already reversed using forward light combo. SP1. There you have it. Still waiting it out because the cooldown wasn't there. So I just used parry and heavy. And now again, I'll rinse and repeat that. So if you notice, if the cooldown is halfway, I will try to bait it out by swiping back. But if the cooldown is almost about to finish for the reverse controls, I will just try to block, maybe reparry and use a heavy attack so I don't have to guess, like she throws an SP1 one hit when the reverse controls are active, and between the SP1 the reverse controls are switched. That becomes very annoying to deal with. So let's try it again. So here again, I'm gonna wait it out, throwing an SP2 here, giving her an SP1. Now I know it's not reversed, so I can easily evade that. Now going back in, throwing an SP1 again. I know already that reverse controls are active, so I'm swiping forward to go back. So the key here is to make sure that half of the cooldown is remaining on the reverse control counter, so it's easy for you to make up your mind if you have to swipe back to go back, or if you have to swipe forward to go back while Gwenpool is in the animation of SP1. Trust me, this works really well. I've used this technique for all the objectives, and it was really a piece of cake for me, to be honest. I got Valkyrie, I used the same technique, and I got a Gwenpool down with Valkyrie in my first attempt, which was very surprising, to be honest, because these Spring of Sorrows take quite a bit. But it was really fun once you get hold of this loop. And Kingpin, just because he's the most tanky champion I had available, but there are plenty of other options that you can use. I've seen people use crossbones as well. They're like most of the clarity champions are being used. So most of the skill 2017 champions are being used, so they all work really well. So almost down again. Let's look at the loop. Now cooldown is about to be there. I was just blocking for her to jump in. Now again, half of the cooldown is there. I can easily make up my mind. Okay, even if she throws SP1, I can easily swipe forward to dash back. So that is the loop. I hope it makes sense. If not, we'll discuss it again on the next one. That is going to be a takedown with Toad for Brotherhood of Mutants. So let's check that out. Next fight is going to be with a Toad. Now you will notice that I'm going to use my parry and heavy only, and try to take Gwenpool to her corner, because that will help with her throwing her specials, make her very trigger happy, because the way a Gwenpool AI is, as soon as you knock down, she will try to get back up and throw her special attack, and that gives you an easy understanding and a loop to how to fight this Gwenpool. So just wait for the trigger on SP1 right there, go back in with the fight with combo, use an SP1 at the end. Now if the reverse control is about to expire, just block and wait for it to expire, so then it's easier for you to just swipe back during inverted controls and evade the SP1, and that will give you a SP1 because of Matador, and by that time your inverted controls will be back to normal, so you can evade a normal SP1. Again, 5-hit combo, SP1 during inverted controls gives her another bar of power. She will throw that one. You swipe forward twice to evade that. 4-5-hit combo, and then into an SP1 again. So it's a loop, it's a back-to-back loop that you play with, and that will help you bring down Gwenpool. I would suggest you that to really boost up really well for this fight. I'm using a rank 4 Toad, and I'm using a 20% health and attack, and I'm using a 15% health and attack here to just have some damage and make this fight a bit faster. I didn't have any good Brotherhood of Mutant champions, so I had to rank up Toad to rank 4 and use him for this fight. But I like what I see, so I'll probably be taking him to rank 5 and eventually ascending. So yeah, that is how this fight works. You have to constantly push Gwenpool to an SP1, otherwise that cooldown timer of in and out takes you half of your health, and knock down Gwenpool when you have more than half of the cooldown on your inverted control timer. So it's easy for you to decide if it's the controls are inverted or if they're normal, so you can swipe back or dash forward accordingly. And yeah, it becomes a really cool loop while you understand that you just have to spam your specials, your SP1s with Gwenpool in the corner. It's just a matter of making a mistake just like this. But then because Toad has a lot of prowesses and also regen, he's able to regen back and still finish off this fight in style. I think I bring down Gwenpool to 1% and then die. I think that was it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you have an understanding what is the right way to approach this fight. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be happy to help you out. Apart from that guys, I hope you all have an amazing day and I'll see you next time. Bye.